vegetables, but don't overdo it on the vegetables, because one day I tried that with cauliflower and broccoli, and whoo, you will be in the bathroom. Let's just say that. It hurt too. It was just too much. My body wasn't ready for it. So anyway, that's kind of the story that I was told that I should tell. Not the longest story in the world. Maybe we'll do another podcast later with Ryan. Right now I'm trying to help a friend out a little bit, but again, if you can share a 217 Recovery podcast and just tell your friends about it, and maybe it's something that can help them. Got a message today, and I posted on Facebook. I think it kind of confused Matt. Matt thought I had wrote that and posted it, but no, that was a real message from somebody who listens to the podcast, and he really appreciates it. And it's moments like that really kind of help me out, and it helps Ryan out, it helps Matt out, it helps Anna out. The things that we're doing, and we're putting it out there. We're not running from it. We are in recovery, and we're proud that we're not living the life that we used to live, and we don't have to be ashamed of it. I did some things that I'm not proud of. I hurt family members. I hurt girlfriends, relationships that I was in. I did stupid things, but it wasn't me. It was the other person that was drinking the alcohol, that was drunk. When you're drunk, it alters your mind. It's not you. And I'm not saying that everything I did needs to be forgiven. I'm not at all. I forgive myself. I was making wrong choices. I didn't know how to deal with that kind of stuff. After 20 years of, I have a problem, I'm going to drink, and society and people in society accepting it. That's what's real funny to me too, is how, you can go to the movies. I had and you see people on TV in the movies. I had a bad day. Need a drink. Yeah. And you see them and they're drinking. You need a stiff one. And yeah, that's acceptable. But when it becomes a problem and you can't deal with it anymore, then you're just a drunk? Like that lady that posted on Facebook, and she's trying to rent her house out or whatever it was, apartment, and she's like, no drunks. Okay, can I bring my TV though? I can smoke crack, but just not be a drunk, and that's the stigma that we're trying to erase, because to me, it's more than just being an alcoholic. Alcohol, yeah, it might have ruined your life, but there was a reason for it. You were trying to feel good. You didn't drink alcohol because it tasted good. I'm telling you, you didn't. You can lie and say, oh yeah, it tastes pretty good. No, it didn't. It tastes delicious. Tea. Cherry 7-Up. Diet Coke. I love Diet Coke. That tastes good to me. Beer, no. Vodka, definitely not. It was bad. It was real bad. Half gallons of just nastiness. Ugh. You ever... Oh, I'm not going to go there. I don't want to gross you out. Maybe I should, though. All right, well, if you got a weak stomach, maybe turn it down. But at my last drunk, which they say I always remember, I was so bad with the DTs and shaken so bad that it got to the point where I didn't want to go to the hospital, and I needed to do something. So I made the decision, which was a pretty bad decision, but I had to make it. And if I didn't make this decision, and I wouldn't be here right now talking on this, podcast. So I'm kind of glad that did happen. But I went back and got another half gallon, and I had to drink half of it, which is about a fifth, just to feel normal, just to take the whole shakes and the dry heaves. But I was going to say, though, is when you take that first swig, it wasn't even a swig, it was just trying to get as much in as I could, just to stop that feeling before I had a seizure or something. And then I threw it back up in my mouth. That's what I was saying, if you're grossed out, easy to stop. But then to try to have the strength to keep it down, that's disgusting, and that's the things that I had to go through, and that's that road that I was on, and that was me trying to go back up that hill, because that's what I knew. And I knew that if I could keep it down for a minute, I could breathe for a minute, not feel like I was having a heart attack. And I don't have to live like that anymore. And if you're having problems with whatever drug, right now, like I said, I'm fighting sugar. Sugar's my nemesis. Right now, I want a Blizzard so bad. I want some ice cream so bad. But you know what? I need to retrain my brain to think chicken is delicious too. Chicken, some rice, pilaf or something. Sounds delicious. Maybe a little bit of barbecue sauce. I know there's a lot of sugar in that, but there's other things that I have to fight right now, and that's good. But at the same time, it's good that I acknowledge it, but at the same time I have to be careful and not get too cocky with, because I'm not cured. I can't ever drink again. It doesn't work that way, especially with the way our brains are made up and how they work. Like, I can't have a drink. There's no way that I can even think about, well, maybe in 5 years. No, why would I even want to go back to that? Look what alcohol has done for me. Nothing good has ever happened to me when I was drinking. Not one thing ever. So, anyway, not to sound too preachy, but I am going to wrap this up, though, because I'm hungry, and now I'm thinking about chicken and ice cream, but I'm going to have to be a bigger man, and I made a deal with a certain person that I would kick the sugar thing, but kind of like the alcohol thing, I can't just quit cold turkey, but I'm going to try my best not to eat ice cream tonight, and I'm definitely not drinking tonight, and it's nice to say that with confidence and mean it, too. So hopefully you can share this with your friends. Like I said, like us on Facebook. If you need a 217 shirt, we do have those. A lot of people have been asking me about shirts and hats and stuff. Well, there you go. 217recovery.com/shop. You can go there and get you some items. And don't think that we're making like millions of dollars off that, because we're not. Like how it's set up. And when we go to events, we'll have stuff that you can buy that is probably a little bit cheaper. But we get like a certain, like if you buy a shirt, let's say for $20, we're going to get like $3 of that. So it does help, though. We really do appreciate it. But if you just want to support 217, show your love, and you do buy gear, we got panties that are pretty cheap too. Take pictures and feel free to send them in. We'll post them up on Facebook. You might have seen some already, but like us, follow us. We're also on Instagram as well. Twitter, we're on Twitter, but I guess we post stuff there from time to time, like the podcasts and stuff. But yeah, definitely share the love. We really do appreciate it, and this is us sharing the love to you as well. And check out Anna's blog. Like I said, resources, Recuv Hub, if you need a place to go for help or whatever. Resources are on there too, local resources as well. 217recovery.com. I'm Corey Winfield again. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you later. Or at least I will.